Hey boys and girls, it's me, Junie B. Jones. I'm tired. I wore my new headband with flowers on account of they cheer me up. Because it's been a rainy week and on account I had that monster under my bed and I had the worstest night ever. So, yeah, please help. All right, are you ready for chapters 5 and 6? Chapter 5 is called My Worstest Night Ever. It was my worstest night ever. I didn't sleep any winks. That's because I had to keep my eyes open or else the monster would stay invisible. I heard Mother and Daddy go to bed. Good night, everybody. Good night. It's me. It's Junie B. Jones. I'm still awake in here because I can't even close my eyes, or the monster will come. Mother and Daddy did not yell back. Plus, here's another thing I need to tell you. Don't turn out the hall light. Plus, don't shut my door. Plus, don't shut your door either. Go to sleep, Mother grouched. I smiled, very relieved. It was good to hear your voice, I said, very kind of quiet. After that, Mother and Daddy got in bed and they turned out their light. Daddy started to snore. Oh no, I said, now he won't even be awake to save me if the monster comes. Oh, I pulled Philip Johnny Bob out of my covers. I will save you, he said. I will squirt water in the monster's face, plus I will stomple him with my giant elephant feet, and so now you can close your eyes, and you don't even have to worry about that guy. I looked and looked at him. Yeah, only here's the problem, I said. You're not actually strong because you just have Fluffy in you. Plus, also, you can't really squirt water, and so who am I kidding here? Philip Johnny Bob stared at me a real long time. Then he went back under the covers. All of a sudden, I heard feet in the hall. It was monster feet, I think. They kept getting closer and closer to me. Then pretty soon, they ran right into my room. And guess what? It was my dog, Tickle. That's what. Tickle, I'm so glad to see you because now you can protect me from the monster. And so why didn't I think of this before? I pulled back my covers and I patted for him to jump up. Here, Tickle, you can sleep right on my pillow because Mother won't even find out about this. Tickle springed right up there. He runned all around my bed. He put his head under my sheets and he ran down to my feet. No, Tickle, no, you have to come back up here or else how will you even protect me? I pulled him back up. He put his paws on Raggedy Larry and he chewed his red hair. No, Tickle, no, I said. Just then Tickle springed over me and he landed on my elephant named Philip Johnny Bob. He holded him by his trunk and he shaked that guy all around. I saved Philip Johnny Bob just in time. Then I pushed Tickle off my bed and he ran out of my room. Philip Johnny Bob was very upset. I petted his trunk. Also, I hugged Raggedy Larry. Only too bad for me, because just then Raggedy Ruth fell right out of my bed on account of the dumb sheets weren't tucked in anymore. Me and Raggedy Larry peeked over the side at her. Get her, said Larry. Yeah, only I can't get her, I said real upset, or else the monster will grab my hand and pull me right under that bed. I thought about what to do. Then all of a sudden, I picked up all my friends in my arms. We have to make a run for it, I told them. We have to sleep with Mother and Daddy tonight because we will be safe with them. Plus, they won't even know we're there probably because their bed is the size of a king. I stood on the side of my bed and then I jumped way out in the middle of the floor. And I picked up Raggedy Ruth and I ran to Mother and Daddy's room. They were sleeping and snoring. Shh, I said to Raggedy Larry. Shh, I said to Philip Johnny Bob. Then all of us crawled down the middle of their bed and we sneaked under the covers. Only too bad for me, because Mother rolled right over on Philip Johnny Bob's trunk and it waked her right up. She turned on the light. I did a gulp. Hello, how are you today? Me and my friends are going to sleep here because we didn't think you'd mind, probably. Mother carried me back to my room zippity quick. Then she leaned close to my ear and she talked very scary with her teeth closed. do not get out of bed one more time, she said. And so guess what? I didn't. Chapter 6, Flatsos. The next day at school, I was pooped and tired. Oh, I opened one eye with my fingers and I drawed a picture for art. It did not turn out that professional. After that, I holded my head with my hands and I waited for school to be over. Me and that Grace rode home on the bus together. I yawned. Oh, darn it, Grace. I wish you never even told me that monsters can turn invisible, because now I can't even close my eyes at night. I can, said that Grace. That's because I don't have a monster under my bed anymore. My mom figured out how to get rid of it. My eyes got big and wide. How, Grace? How did she do that? Easy, said that Grace. First, she sucked it up in the vacuum cleaner. Then she put the vacuum cleaner bag in the trash compactor, and she squished the monster into a flatso. Just then I hugged and hugged that girl, because that was brilliant, of course. Thank you, Grace, thank you, because I have a vacuum cleaner right in my very own home, and so I can do that too, probably. After I got off my bus, I zoomed to my house speedy fast. Grandma Miller, I know how to get rid of the monster, I hollered. Then I run to the closet, and I got Mother's vacuum cleaner, and I pulled that big thing all the way back to my room. Grandma Miller came to my door. I told her all about how to get rid of the monster, and guess what? She was a good sport about it. First, she plugged the vacuum cleaner right into my wall. Then she put it under the bed, and she sucked that monster right out of there. Hooray, hooray, you got him. You got the monster, Grandma. I yelled real thrilled. Grandma Miller runned with the bag to the kitchen, and she throwed it in the trash can. There, that ought to do the trick, she said, very happy. I looked and looked at the trash. Then I did a teeny frown. Yeah, only here's the problem, Grandma. You didn't actually put the bag in the trash compactor, and that is what turns the monster into a flatso. Grandma Miller smiled. Yes, but this house does not have a trash compactor, Junie B., she said. Your monster will just have to stay in the vacuum cleaner bag. Yeah, only my frown got bigger. Yeah, but what if he leaks out, Grandma? Then maybe he might float in the air all the way back to my room. And then he will get under my bed again. Grandma Miller tapped on the counter with her fingers. Then her cheeks filled up with air, and she let it out real slow. Okay, how about this? What if I take it outside? I'll take that bag right outside, and I'll push it way down in the big garbage can, and then I'll press the lid down really tight so he can't get out. Yeah, but he still won't be a flatso, I said, very whiny. Just then Grandma Miller got frustration in her. She grabbed that vacuum cleaner bag and she ran outside. Then she put it in the driveway, she got in her car, and she backed up over that thing with her tires. Pretty soon she came back in the house. She brushed her hands together. There. Now he's a flatso, she said, kind of growly. After she left, I got on the couch and I stared very nervous at the driveway. Because guess why? A car is not a trash compactor. That's why. Okay, boys and girls. I don't know if that monster's gone for good or not, but stay tuned next week for the end of the book and we'll find out. And if you're kind of sad or it's a rainy day, just put on a new headband. I promise it helps.